This week on Talk of the Town, we feature Tanglewood Studios and their Share a Little Christmas event held this Saturday. You can even attend the Handmade Christmas Market that day. We also have boys basketball highlights and interviews from their win over Clearfield.
Clear back, I was doing a music class with a couple of friends, and I was being an assistant gymnastics teacher, and decided we were going to put together a little program so that we could introduce music to children that was live with the piano accompaniment, and be able to teach music as well as doing singing. And so we started a little business called Harmony Music, and I was being an assistant teacher with Courtney's Gymnastics. Well, then we decided to put it all together, and my daughter was graduating from high school and wanted to teach dance. So we built Tanglewood, and we just took this building and converted it from a storage shed and made it into what it is today. So we have a preschool, and as part of that preschool they can do dance and gymnastics. We also offer competitive teams in both dance, gymnastics, cheerleading, power tumbling, as well as recreational classes. So we have a little bit of everything. And in recreational classes we have karate and color guard. We also offer a lot of music classes, and they're a lot of fun from mommy and me all the way up, as well as all-boy classes, so all-boy gymnastics and the karate. And then there's the power tumbling is very much a co-ed. There are boys and girls that do that, and a lot of boys that are dancing both competitively and recreationally as well. This is our 16th year at Tanglewood, and the first year we wanted to do something and I really wasn't sure, so we just did a food drive. And then the next year we were actually invited to participate in something like Share a Little Christmas in Salt Lake with one of our other dance friends. And then we decided that we were just going to do it up here. And so we started it out with mostly just with the dancers and the singers, and then we added into the gymnastics kids and the preschoolers, and so everybody comes and participates, except for like the parkour and karate. They don't come, the mommy and me, but everybody else comes and participates. So everything that we do goes to the New Hope Crisis Center, and we collect new books and pajamas, and we collect cash, and all of that goes to the New Hope Crisis Center, which is the only women's shelter in our valley. And they are always so very grateful. It's a wonderful experience to actually take those bags of pajamas and books down, and they just are really appreciative of what we do. Sometimes when there's been a need in the community, especially if it's been within the studio, like last year we had a little baby that was born super early. She weighed less than a pound, and both of her brother and sister were coming to school here and dancing here, and so we actually used the money to go directly to their family, and we raised nearly $1,000 last year that went to them, besides the pajamas and the books that went to the New Hope Crisis Center. We also do a food drive for the Tremont Food Pantry. So some of it stays here, some of it goes down to Brigham City. And in the past, we've also collected socks for the Burn Center. All the competition teams, the power tumbling, the cheerleaders, the dancers, and the all-around get together, and their moms do a bake sale. And we put it all together, and that's where we come up with the donations. Lots of people just donate, lots of people buy the cookies and the cakes, etc., and that's where we come up with that money. This year, we're actually using the SALT, which is the student athletic leadership from the high school, from Bear River High School, as well as the Bear River baseball team. And they're actually going to be the ones that will be selling the bake sales and helping with the collecting of the pajamas and books and that kind of stuff. And we're moving to the Bear River High School auditorium so that we have a bigger facility and a better place, because we've kind of outgrown. We like to invite outside people, not just Tanglewood, so we've got a lot of different music groups coming up, some from Brigham City that come up and participate and help us out as well. So it's gotten big, and we're excited about that. It's on December 16th, and it's at the Bear River High School auditorium. And we're going to start at 9:30 in the morning, and we'll be done about 3 o'clock. And all day long, there will be the activities of different kinds of talents. So you'll see piano, you'll see guitar, you'll see dancers, you'll see gymnastics kids, music, all kinds of fun stuff going on all day. And then you can donate the pajamas, buy stuff from the bake sale, bring in the food for the food pantry. And basically, the name says it all. It's Share a Little Christmas. And the idea behind it is that we are blessed and we want to give back. And this is, what a great way to help little kids, even from the little 3- and 4-year-olds that are in preschool here, understand what it would be like not to have pajamas or books. And so if they just donate one thing, then they understand the spirit of giving and sharing and making that a part of their Christmas.
Tanglewood Studios has something for everyone, whether it's dance, cheer, color guard, or gymnastics. There's even recreational all-boys gymnastics along with Mamma Me classes. Family rates are available, so come join the fun.
The Business Spotlight segment of Talk of the Town is made possible by supportive sponsors who allow Bearable Live to feature community stories and all the good that is happening every day in our county. There's a baseline jumper up and in. Garrett Marble to Marble on the elbow. Cut on the back. Olsen gives it back. Good pass. Left cut side. Good. Rebound here by Ritter. Goes up hard. Puts it in. Kyver looked at the three. Take it. Drives in.
Great
good.
take.
Jones's pass going to be taken away. Another new court steal by Barfus. Barfus. Kick out. Here's Jensen with the baseline jumper. 1:15 to go. We're in the second. And another new court steal. Jace Roberts. Easy 2 points. Sam. Good move by Ritter.
Good left.
Sam swinging it over. Kyver Jensen able to steal it. New core steal, left-hand side, up and in. 7 on the shot clock. Jensen on the drive, puts it up on the right-hand side.
Great job.
Barfus inbound. Kyver Jensen sneaking in there. 4:25. Very good, down to Marble. Marble kick out. Kyver goes baseline, or off the screener from Marble, drives inside, it's the defense up and in.
So Coach, congrats on the win tonight. I know it was a little rough getting the win compared to your Winter Classic. Tell us a little bit about how things went down today.
Oh, that was a real physical team, and they played a good style of basketball. They were tough with us. They made us work for everything. Credit to them and the way they played. I will say one thing about our team is that I think we're capable of winning a lot of different ways, and ugly is one of them. They took us out of some stuff. They made some stuff difficult for us. We did miss kind of some easy ones that we've hit the last few games. We got to clean that up a little bit. It wasn't always pretty, but it felt good to win. Our defense tonight was solid. Excuse me. Offensively, man, we just got to continue to get movement, try to create a little more off transition. That was probably the one thing tonight. I felt like third, fourth quarter when we made a little push there, we were running the ball. That was working for us. First half, we couldn't get the ball up the court for nothing. And so we got to come out. We got to have that aspect of our offense going all game. And then we've been pretty good about not standing on offense. And then there were moments tonight we standed a little bit. And so I think we can produce a few more cleaner looks. We had some good looks tonight, but just some cleaner looks with just a little more movement.
And so Kyver, obviously, he was injured. He was going to get minimal time. He ended up being one of your standouts today. Tell us a little bit about him.
Yeah, no, he was tough. He played tough, and we needed a spark. We didn't start him. We want to see how that ankle was. I think first half he maybe played 5-6 minutes, couple stretches there. Told me at halftime he was good. Mason sprains his ankle, so we just swap one hobble out for another, and He played well. He got downhill, got to the basket. One thing that impressed me was I felt like he made the right play most of the time. When guys crashed, he kicked the ball. When they didn't, he went in and finished. And that's that's the Kyver that we've seen a lot in the past. And so, I felt really confident about how he played tonight.
And I know we mentioned this before too, but you guys really know how to spread the wealth. It's not just one player standing out there sharing it. It's very unselfish. Tell us about that.
Yeah, no, this team does a great job. They love to play with each other and for each other. And I think one upside about this team is we haven't even got everyone going yet. We've had different guys going on different nights, and there's still a couple guys that are capable of giving us big nights, and it just hasn't been their night yet. And that's coming. That's going to come. It's going to happen. And once we get a few guys going at the same time, it's going to be really fun basketball for us.
Kyver, you had a hurt ankle coming in this one, was going to be minimal. You ended up scoring 16 points tonight and having a fantastic game. Tell us how that feels.
Feels good. I was kind of timid at first. I didn't want to hurt it. But once the games got going on, I feel like I was fine. And the adrenaline kind of kicked over the pain for the foot.
Do you think you're going to be paying for it tonight?
Oh, heck yeah. Definitely. I'm definitely paying for it after the game.
And so you guys got a tough tournament coming up at Skyview. What's going to happen there to be able to get the win?
It's kind of how we keep it going. We got to keep our confidence up. The ball didn't go in today, so we just got to keep shooting and keep working in the paint and keep playing defense like we are.
Well, congrats on being our player of the game.
Thank you.
Catch our next broadcast. It will be next Friday. Traveling to Morgan. If you can't make it through the canyon, we'll have you covered there. We'll have Bear River Wrestling next week on Wednesday. They will host the Morgan Trojans, so you get a double dose of Morgan next week. Your final in this one, Bear River 42, Clearfield 30.
Next week on Talk of the Town, we'll feature Main Street Mercantile. They'll help you get any last-minute Christmas gifts and other handmade goods. We'll also have your sports highlights. That's all next week.